What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Friday Night Live. I made it. I made it, man. I made it, and the haters hate it. I'm just playing, y'all, but we here. Friday Night Live. I had a well, I guess I wait right now. I'm talking to myself, but I'm glad to be here with whoever comes, whoever shows up. I'll be grateful, and happy to see y'all on this Friday night, so we can get it in, man. And we'll do an open topic tonight. Um, Wanted to go into a topic, but I'll do an open topic tonight because I didn't want to rush or didn't want to try to just throw something together because I really got something that I really want to talk about and really kind of want to pick y'all's brains about and go into y'all's thoughts and minds about. But I'm going to wait until I lay it out a little better, until I'm more prepared to do it. And I think it'll come out a lot better that way. Maybe tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. It may be 24 hours or less from now when we do it. But in the meantime and in between time, we'll just do an open topic, which means that whatever y'all have on y'all mind to ask me, whatever y'all want to go into, feel free to question or comment. Feel free to question or comment. And if I know the answer, or if I think I know the answer, I will give it. If I don't, then I won't. But either way, we'll have a good time. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Let the first thing you do besides coming in um, is click the like button. Let that be the first thing that y'all do. So that way, uh, we can get this algorithm. We can get this algorithm and make sure that we stay active, man. I've been trying to be a little more consistent for y'all. Sometimes, man, life getting away. And for me, life is business. Business is life. So you have a lot of things going on. But we'll get right into it. I see some of my usual suspects slowly creeping into the building. Spiky and Mark CC and Original Boss Lady, straight out of H-Town. The family's up at OG Critic. I mean, I see all the family up in here, man. Corpus Christi. Man, it's funny you asked me about Cambada. On the last open topic we did, the last time I came on here, I was letting everybody know that, yeah, the Cambada collab is in the works. I was on a Zoom call last week with Cambada and Cannabis by way of the homie Polo Vision. And so everything's laid out. Polo hit me tonight. He just sent me some beats that we're gonna do this Cambada collab. So it's coming, y'all. It's gonna come. It's finally gonna happen. And the reason why it didn't happen earlier, it didn't have nothing to do with Cambada. It was me just doing other crap, man. But nah, we gonna make it happen though. So it's about y'all tonight, man. Let me know what's on y'all mind. I'm looking in this box. So whatever y'all got to say, uh, that's how we'll build it. And the more interesting the conversation is, the more energy I'll get, and the better it'll be. But like last time, man, that was a dope live stream that we did last week because y'all were really asking some really cool and deep questions. And I mean, everybody that asked something, everybody that commented on something was just dropping bombs, dropping jewels. So that was cool to be a part of last week. So we'll get right into it, man. We will get right into it. OG Critic, I'm feeling great, man. How about yourself? Appreciate that. Sometimes it's really helpful to people to just ask them how they doing. Just to ask, hey man, how you feeling, man? You okay? You all right? You good? That goes a long way with people, because sometimes you might catch people on a day where they're not doing all that good. And if you just, hey man, how you feeling? You good? You all right? All right, man. Well, you have a good day, man. Just never know. That might have made a great difference. Mark CC said, when I first heard about you say back, I thought you and Zero were real life brothers. But we are real life brothers. We just not blood related. You know, that's my brother. That's my homie. But no, we're not blood related at all. But that's my family, man. He's always been somebody who showed me nothing but love from the day one when he came into the game all the way to when he ascended to the heights he ascended to. He never changed up, never switched up. So shout out to my brother, the king of the ghetto. Juan Doe is out there in Spring Branch. I see you. When you at KRS-One gonna do a song? I don't know. I mean, I'm not connected with KRS like that. I mean, it could happen. Anything could happen. But I don't. Like I said, I was glad to see him when I saw him the other month before last, whenever that was. But yeah. Original boss lady, how do you feel about the protesting at the different universities? It's crazy because they asked me that last week and I didn't know nothing about it, but now I do. A lot of these young people that are protesting against what's going on in the Middle East, and yeah, man, I mean, anybody that's standing up against that oppression that's taking place, I'm all for it. And like I said, it reminds me of the times of Vietnam when people were protesting against that war. Now you got this Palestine-Israeli conflict going on, and people are recognizing the injustice that's going on, despite what media says, despite what the media tries to present, and how they try to clean it up and make um, their ally look like they're the victims. People are not stupid. And more importantly, our young people are not stupid. They're waking up to the madness and they're seeing what's going on. So that's something that I'm in favor of, because those young people, those young college people that are getting out there, and they're bringing attention to it. They're bringing attention to it. Now, will that attention be suppressed at some point by media once they see whose side that a lot of the students are on? That I've seen, we don't know. There may be some on both sides. I'm sure it is, but it's always a good thing uh, to bring light to oppression. Spreza Tura really enjoyed the recent P. What is the recent P? What is that? Really enjoyed the recent P. I don't know what the recent P is. Yeah. Open topic, y'all. So what's on your mind, y'all? Go for it. Go for it. I'm fine, Lady Trill. I'm fine, Lady Trill. Does K have a big family? Um, on one side of my family is big. The other side of my family is not big at all. And that's crazy how imbalanced that is. Uh, my mother's side of the family, my mother's side, we're not a big family. But on my dad's side, um, yeah. It's a whole lot of big, giant family on my dad's side. You and Shannon Sharpe should chop it up. That would be a great show. I mean, I don't see no reason why Shannon Sharpe would want to talk to me, but I like Shannon Sharpe. I rock with Shannon Sharpe. A lot of people be hating on him, and hey man, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. So Shannon gets a lot of hate because he's on top now. He got probably the top show on YouTube. I wouldn't even call it a podcast. It's more of a show because he just brings guests on and interviews them. But every time he drop one, you talking 2-3 million views at minimum. So yeah, he gets a lot of hate now. And then with the whole thing back in recently with Skip Bayless, his former co-host over at FS1 and all that, he the people, it's crazy how people can turn on you. And I should make a video about that, you know what I'm saying? Because people could turn on you in a blink, because one minute, you could just be loved by everybody because of something that you did or something that you went through. Like with Skip Bayless disrespect to Shannon Sharpe the way he did, you know, everybody got behind Skip, especially the black folks. We was like, hey man, hey Shannon, hey, because Shannon showed a lot of restraint in how he handled that situation. Because there's a lot of people that got him slapped the hell out of Skip. But now with the success of his show on YouTube and all that, now he's on First Take. Shannon getting that bread. A lot of people are starting to hate against him now. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady. Where you been? Who's that lady? We ain't seen you in here in a while. You been on vacation? You been on vacation? We ain't seen you in a while. Every time Who's That Lady comes in, I have to sing her theme song. Who's that lady? We don't even know if Who's That Lady. Did you name yourself after that song? We don't know if you from the old school or if you young or in the middle. We don't know. Okay, the P was for podcast. You could have typed them last few words, letters out. Telequacker says, why was the devil fiending for blood in Jenna, Louisiana? That came from one of my songs. There was a situation in the small town of Jenna, Louisiana some years back where 6 young men were convicted of some crap and accused of some crap, and the evidence didn't point to what they were being accused of. So a group of people from all over the nation, different groups of people from all over the country, went to Jenna to protest. I was among the group that came from Houston. We jumped on buses and we rode out to Jenna, Louisiana to stand and protest. And we got there. We invaded that little town, because it's a little small town in Louisiana, and we invaded that town. You talk about all these black folks just converging on the city at the courthouse. Celebrities, everybody was there. It was strong, just to fight for the justice. So, but the line that I wrote that you just quoted was because, of course, they had their law enforcement out there, and they were all lined up and armed and strapped and ready for blood, ready to shoot and kill and attack. And that's one of the things. We do these protests. We go to these different cities or wherever we go to fight these causes. It's not just showing up. You have to let people know, hey man, this ain't no field trip. If things go left, these people get to busted and buck wild, or somebody on either side flips out, this thing can go left. So when you participate in stuff like that, you got to know you're going into a potential war situation. So yeah, the devil was fiending for blood. They were ready for something to happen. Spikey says, we're his family. That's right, man. Y'all are my family. Y'all are my extended family, because I'm familiar with all of y'all. I know all of y'all by name. I don't know many of y'all by face. If I seen y'all in Target somewhere, I wouldn't know who y'all are unless you introduced. But if you introduced me and told me the name, I would be, oh, what's up? My boy Telecracker, man. Oh, what's up, Spikey? What's up, Phantom Face? I wouldn't know you other than to see you, but my family, man. Dan Will says, do you know the Christian rapper 7? He going down. Fake ass. He made a promise to me he couldn't keep. Oh, this Skull? What's up, Skull? What up, Skull? No, I don't know. I never heard of a Christian rapper named Seven. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, man. I hate that y'all had a falling out. Yeah, I hate that y'all had a falling out, man. Hmm. Haters make you famous. Yep. Lady Trill, let's talk about the pros and cons of a traditional relationship versus the new age relationships of today's world. Every relationship in today's world is not a so-called new age relationship. There are a lot of people who still, in this day and age, um, go by traditional relationship standards. A lot of young, old-fashioned people, and it's a lot of older, new style people, as we may say. So I mean, I don't think that there's a dramatic 180 that's been made as far as relationships. I think individuals have their philosophies and have their views on how they want to do their thing, and then they seek out people who are like-minded to that, and then if they line it up, then they line it up and they do their thing. That's how I look at it. Dragon says, I got 5 kids, 4 boys, 1 girl. 4 boys, 1 girl. Man, this is the second time today I heard somebody say that. I was in the gym playing basketball today, and one of my homies, he said the same thing. Somebody asked him where he been. And he said, man, I've been raising these children, man. He said, what? He said, man, I got 5 of them. And he said the same thing. He said, I got 4 boys and 1 girl. So it's a lot of 4 boys and 1 girl going on with people with 5 children. Today is 4 boys, 1 girl day. Okay, who's that lady? I was right, huh? You did go on vacation. She said I was with my parents' favorite group. Okay, you did. I mean, you grew up on that music. Okay, I got it. I thought you meant you went on vacation. I was like, man. Alejandro Renee says, I still have the Real Chill vinyl you handed out and signed at the K-Rino 30th anniversary. Also got audio optics. Hey, man, much love, Alejandro. You still got that vinyl? Okay, that's what's up. Ain't many of them left, man. We down to the last. So you better hold on to that because it ain't no more of them, man. Yeah. What do you think could be done about sex trafficking of young kids? Have you seen the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast, boss lady? The new episode of the podcast is up. It's out. So when y'all get off here, if y'all got time, if you're still woke, go check out the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast because that's what it's about. Shout out to the homie Joel Hayes who came through and told his story, and you know he that's a brave dude, man. Some of the stuff he went through, y'all don't want to y'all don't want to miss that. Go check out the latest episode if you haven't already, and we touched on all that. Jim Jam, thank you for the love, man. I appreciate the donation. Grand Deception. Look, I just made the video the other day where I listed the top 10 songs that get mentioned, you know, by my supporters, and there it is. Grand Deception was #1, so that we got another one to add on to the list, y'all. Appreciate the love, Jim Jam. You're not Jimmy Jam, huh? Mark says Seven is his favorite MC. I don't know who Seven. Now I got a homie named Seven the Poet. That's a bad man right there. That's a bad man. Seven the Poet. I don't know Seven. When are you gonna do a concert in Utah? What part of Utah are you in, man? I got a few homies in Utah. But like I always say, it gotta make sense. It gotta line up, y'all. What part of Utah are you in? Third CHTM. I see you. Yeah. Will you be at Screw's birthday concert July the 20th? Not only will I be there, I'm one of the hosts. See, I bet you didn't know that. Now you know. I'm one of the hosts of the DJ Screw B-Day concert here in the city of Houston, third. So I'll be hosting, man, that night. So you will see me. You will see me there, inshallah. Do you know what the alkalinity level of the fish you eat is? I do not. I do not. I mainly eat salmon, and I eat it for the omega-3 and just the good quality of fish if I can find good quality salmon. But I don't know what level, how alkaline or how acidic it might be, and it may vary depending on the fish you get and where you get it from. That I couldn't tell you. Spiky, I don't know how you do what you do without the help of magic mushrooms. Because you don't need that. See, to enlist the help of mushrooms and weed or whatever you want to use, these are things that exist outside of yourself. These are substances that exist outside of your mind. Your mind is the base. Your mind is the power center. Nothing is more powerful than this. And there's definitely nothing more powerful than this in its natural state, in its elevated state. There are things that you can do. There are foods that you can eat. There are uh, practices that you can carry out that enhance your ability to think and be more creative. And you don't need any of that stuff. You don't even, oh man, I gotta smoke some weed to open my mind. Just open your mind, open it up yourself. Open your own mind, go deep into thought, read more, get more information, pour more information into your mind. You don't have to have a substance that exists outside of you to enhance what's already in you. That's just my belief on it. We don't even access the full power of our mind in order to be able to maximize our creative side. We don't even access that. There's much of our mind and our brain that's dormant. So you got to dig and go get it. It's infinite. It's infinite. Mind is infinite based on what you put in it. It can go as far as you make it go. But we get to this point where we just feel like, oh man, I gotta have something. Man. I gotta open my brain up. No, you don't. Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit that like button. You came down from Dallas, Alejandro. Man, salute. When you came to the 30th anniversary, you drove down from Dallas. Man, I appreciate that, man. Man. That's right, boss lady. You are my sister. Yeah, check out that episode. And man, my sports fans, y'all check out the new episode. Both episodes dropped last night. The new Underground Dialogue dropped last night, and the new Legends 34 episode dropped last night. That's our sports podcast. All my sports fans. I don't want y'all on there if you're not a sports fan. I appreciate the love, y'all. I mean, I want to show support, but we need y'all to watch. We need y'all to engage. What's up, nephew? I see you, Jovan. I see you slipped in the dough. Slipped in the dough, young Joe. How many days or how long did it take you to create the lyrics to Future Shock? I worked on Future Shock for a while. I can't lie. I worked on Future Shock. It probably took me, I probably messed with that song for a week or so, week and a half. Because the song, how long is Future Shock? About 7 or 8 minutes long? Who remembers how long Future Shock is? It was about 7, 8 minutes long, I think. 6 minutes long? How long was it? No less, no less than that, of course, it was nonstop. So in order to put the storyline, to put the story together, make everything, make all the pieces fit and all the connect, you know, it was a process. I had to make sure that because what happens is when you write a song that long and it's a story, you have to keep going back, reading. Because if I was writing if I wrote the first page, a page and a half, 7, 8 days ago, and now I'm on the 5th page, I got to go back and reference the early pages to make sure I'm still online with the story so I don't get off base and then it don't make sense because, you know, I don't want to y'all's intelligence. Y'all's intelligence, y'all be listening. Y'all be breaking it down. So any mistake I make, y'all gonna let me hear about it. Like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Now, if the man was a baby, then all of a sudden, how all of a sudden his mama came over and y'all have all that. So I got to keep going back. So it takes longer when you do that because you want the dots to connect. So yeah, I would say it took me over close to a week to 2. Sister Lily X, how you doing, sis? Where's my brother at? How you doing, sis? Long time. Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you. Haven't seen my sister in a long time. And my brother Ernest. If you're still in here, tell my brother Ernest X Productions, send him a greeting and send him some love from his big brother. DC Fly, been listening to Madness. Man, you went way back. You listen to Madness? I ain't heard that song. I forgot all about that song. Wow. Wow. Madness. Lady Trill, let's talk about American diet versus the diet of other countries. What's in our food that's making us so sick compared to the rest of the world? Do we need to leave the U.S. to regain our health? No, first, you don't have to leave. We just got to grow our own food. And if we're not growing our own food, we got to really be detailed and really be conscious of what we get from anywhere else that we get it. That was I just saw this picture last night. As a matter of fact, they had a picture of 2 boxes of Quaker Oats. You know, the Quaker Oats with the Quaker dude with the hat. I saw this last night. I had seen it before because I think I talked about this before. And on one box, they had the U.S. No, they had the UK Quaker Oats and the ingredients. And it had all natural ingredients. It was about 4 or 5 ingredients. It had wheat, oats, whatever's in it. It was just natural flavor. It was like 5 or 6 ingredients. Same product, the U.S. version of it, maltodextrin, sodium bienzylant. They had all these different, it was just a big paragraph of ingredients and chemicals that they put in it. So it's a matter of how the United States poisons the products. That's just it's all what it boils down to. They put so many unnecessary ingredients into products. They'll say we put this in to prevent caking. We put this in for color. We put this in for this. Put this in for that. And it's not even necessary because other places around the world don't even use those types of ingredients. So it's not necessary. And that's why the health of the American people is the worst or among the worst of any nation on the planet. The obesity levels in America are greater than any nation on the planet. I've been all around the world, man, and you just don't see the obesity levels that you see in other parts of the world like you see in the United States. And they just slowly um, in a genocide, in a slick genocidal fashion, uh, wipe out the population through the food, and it's been that way for a long, long time. From the fast food to what you get out the grocery store, even all the way down to um, the farming industry, where if you think you say, well, man, I want to grow my own food, you got to be careful of where you get your seeds because you may be getting a genetically modified seed. The seed itself, well, I got my seeds, but yeah, you ain't got the right kind of seeds. You messing with Monsanto and all these different places who are dropping these GMO seeds on you that don't reproduce after themselves and all that. So no, we don't have to leave America. We just got to learn how to feed ourselves because the time's gonna come. We have to know how to do all that anyway. What's up, Xavier? How you doing, man? Mark C says, K-Rino, I put you number 11 on my list of best MCs of all time, just above Zero and Hellray. 11 is high. I ain't mad at 11. You know how many MCs it is in the world? How many MCs y'all think it is in the world? A million? So if I'm 11 on your list, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that love. Walaikum salam, Sister Lily. We love and miss you too. May Allah continue to bless y'all. X Productions in the building. Where y'all at? Y'all not in Houston no more? Y'all have moved to Neptune on us? Number love. Y'all already know. Come on now. Y'all know ain't nothing but love for y'all. Pray everything is going wonderful for y'all and the family. Spikey says, but can't I say the same thing about everything you and I enjoy? Not everything. Now, flashing back to what Lady Trill just said, man, it's so hard. Even when you're trying to eat right over here in America, it's just hard because they make such a conscious effort to just poison everything. Even what you think is good, fruits and vegetables, they messing with the fruits and the vegetables. So it makes it very difficult. But so to your point, I understand why you say, man, well, ain't everything we ingest, but not everything, but a lot of it is. But you still have to do your best and try to take control over what you're able to control. But I'm just not I'm not a person who subscribes to any type of drugs and psychedelics. I just don't get down like that. That's just I don't feel I need it. It's not necessary, to max out mentally or physically. It's not necessary. Whatever you were born with, whatever the Creator gave you, it's enough. And from a mental side, it's enough. We have to work out our mind like it's a muscle. Like if you want to make your chest bigger, you do push-ups. Your arms bigger, you lift weights or whatever. You want to build your stamina up, you run. and get in condition, you have to build your mind up as well through what you take in intellectually. See, but it's not about, like I say, drugs and psychedelics and all that, you know, and especially if it's under the wrong type of the wrong reasoning. People will say, "Yeah, man, I do it to enhance my mind." The other, no, dude, you not saying you spike, but dude, you're doing it because you're trying to get high. That's what they're trying to do. Well, see what it does. It unlocks my chakras and the dopamine kicks in, and dude, you're trying to get high. El Malik Shabazz, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Did I hear you correct on the last open topic that you haven't been to Mosque Mariam? I never was in a situation where I've been to Chicago a few times, but the timing never lined up for me to visit the mosque. You know, I've been to Chicago a couple of times for Savior's Day, but it was never lined up because, of course, Savior's Day is gonna be on a Sunday, but the event of Savior's Day is not going to take place at Mosque Mariam because there's so many people coming from everywhere. So it's going to be like at a convention center somewhere huge. So it just never lined up for me to make it to Mosque Mariam. But that is one of my goals, to go visit the mosque in Chicago. Why does everything have DMT? You talking about the food, and everything has soy. You read the back of pretty much everything you get from the grocery store, and you'll see soy pretty much in everything. Soybean oil, soy lecithin, or whatever, however you pronounce that. Soy this, soy that. They put soy in everything, and soy is a bad thing for us to put in our body. But they know that, but they put it. They put it like Frank's Red Hot. They put that on everything. Oh, y'all in Bryan, Texas? Oh, y'all ain't far. Y'all right up the street. Y'all right up the street. Right up the street. Hold on, y'all. I got lost. Let me come back. I got lost. Let me find my way back. Gotta find my way back. Way back. Hold on, let me see. OG Critic says it feels like it all comes down to willpower and belief. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the basis of a lot of things, you know. A lot of times we are required to believe in something before we know it. Belief precedes knowledge in a lot of instances. It's like, because sometimes we don't really know for sure, but we have a strong feeling or belief that, okay, this is right, this is good, this is true. But you still have to do your due diligence to find out if in fact it is true, because you don't want to just be a blind believer, a blind follower. And when it's time to like it says in the scriptures, to prove all things. See, we require to prove things, not just say, well, yeah, man, I believe this. Okay, prove it. You can't just get away with saying it. You can't just say it. It's a scripture in the Quran that says, I'm paraphrasing, do you think that you'll be just left alone to say you believe? You got to be able to stand on it and back it up. That's how your argument falls apart, when you just strictly go on, well, I think, oh, that's where you messed up right now. Well, what if this? I think, no, don't start speculating. You got to have facts to back up what you claim. And now the belief turns into knowing, it turns into knowledge. Let me see. We getting spiritual tonight, huh, y'all? King Cali Slots, what up, brother? Did you and D Ross ever hook up and make some music? D Ross, why that sound familiar? D Ross, that sound familiar. Is he from Cali? Is D Ross from California? Let me know, King Cali. Jovan says all those substances are just external potions. Yeah, man. And then, we don't even question where this stuff comes from, man. And what they did to it before it got to you. What it's doing to you once it gets in you. Using controlled substances can't add more info into the mind. I agree. But people for years have said, oh, man, my homies used to do that. They'll put a beat on back in the days when we used to all we'd be in the same room putting our songs together. And they put the beat on, everybody start firing up weed. They start firing up weed. Oh, man, I got to open my mind up. And they find a weed, then they grab a pen. They start writing. They write a little bit. They hit the weed again. They start writing. It's like they're thinking in their mind that the weed is aiding them in the creative process. You don't need all that. Xavier, who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? Which two teams will make it in your opinion? First of all, what I want you to do, Xavier, I want you to go to my podcast, Legends 34. That's the sports podcast. I want you to subscribe to that and check out the episodes. But yeah, to answer your question, I mean, I don't think nobody is going to beat Boston in the East. I think Boston's going to come out the East pretty easily. Nobody's going to really challenge them. Knicks might give them a little problem if they can make it to the conference finals. Milwaukee's out. Indiana. I just think Boston is going to coast. Now, this series between Denver and Minnesota, that's going to be nice. I think that's going to be like a championship series. And whoever wins that series out of Denver and Minnesota, I believe is going to the finals. So my pick, I guess I would say that it would be Denver and Boston in the finals. I'm picking, but Ant-Man, bro. Ant-Man is the real deal, man. So you never know. You never know. I'm behind. I see I'm way behind because people are answering the question of how long Future Shock was. 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Yeah, so yeah, I'm way behind. Whoa. I'm just going down the line, y'all. I guess I get to everybody. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Try to go down the line. DeMarcus Harris, I see you. Love y'all too, Sister Lily. Tell my brother Ernest to hit me up. Number love. Mike said processed seed oil. Daniel Watson, just wanted to tell you my favorite tracks of yours. Me and my homie were talking about them earlier. Man, I appreciate that. I made a video yesterday. Well, I don't remember, one day I made a video a couple days ago about just the top 10 tracks of mine that people mention the most. So if y'all haven't watched that video, go watch this on this channel. Notes Rhymes, what's going on, man? Archangel, what's going on? Seeing a lot of people up in this thing. Some names I haven't seen in a while. Good to see y'all. Extreme Malice. Oh yeah, you like them lyrical tracks. Okay. I see you, Daniel. Aaron Zaloom. The more simple products that are produced in the same way are still not ideal due to the way they're produced. But simplicity is the key. I believe, I agree with that. Less is more. And to keep things and it's in this as much as you can in its natural state. Quit stepping on everything, man. They be stepping on stuff too much because again, it's genocide. It's an agenda side. I'm gonna make a song called Agenda Side. Y'all don't let me forget that, man. Don't let me forget to make a song called Agenda Side. Yeah, it's coming on my next album. LW say a Medicaid commercial. A Medicaid commercial came on, y'all. Boy, they be troll. I guess they be trolling too, huh? Hmm. What Chad Walker says, what do you think about the carnivore diet? I mean, I'm not a person who subscribes to it. I don't eat meat. Um, eat a little fish, but I don't eat any red meat. Definitely don't eat any pig at all. Um, I don't even eat chicken or turkey, but you know, the carnivore diet. I mean, I think that's what you're referring to. You're talking about meat, this red meat, but in moderation. And I'm not talking about pork. In moderation, yeah, you know, if you want a steak every now and then, you want to eat some beef every now and then, you know, and you still got to watch where that comes from. You got to find out the source. It's too much work just to find out where you're getting it from. If you're eating burgers from fast food places and all that, that can't be good. It's too much work to just. I'd rather just not do it. And then the effect that it's going to have on your body, the way it weighs you down, the way it is so difficult to digest and break down for your body to digest it and break it down, the way that it's almost impossible to remove it and get it all out, even when you um, defecate. And then what remains goes bad in your system, and it's just too much, man. You know, and it's a drug because they put drugs in it. See, they start drugging the meat while it's still alive, while it's still in cow form. They're already putting drugs in it. Effervescence. Oh yeah, with my homie Fluke, Fluke Ellington. Shout out to the homie Fluke, man. Wando, I try to eat more grass-fed, non-processed food. Robert K is in the building. Hey man, we ain't did an OG salute in a long time, man. We ain't did an OG salute in a while. Hey, let's do one now. For y'all that's new, y'all might not know what the OG salute is. Anytime an OG South Park Coalition member comes into the chat, or just an OG period. We've had some surprise visitors come into our chat, man, into our little small community over the years, man. You never know who might show up, man. Y'all never know. But I want y'all right now, man, to shout out to my homie Rapper K, one of the original SPC South Park Coalition members. I want y'all to give him some shout outs, man. Thumbs up, hundreds, power fists, strong arms, hearts, whatever you got, man. Show my homie some love, man, because he was there in the beginning. He was there in the beginning when this whole thing started. And he's still in the game, still got his foot on the gas, still doing music. So yeah, OG salute right now. Y'all drop the love, drop the love, drop them bombs on us right now, man. We ain't did one of these in a while. I'm behind, so he probably been in here. I'm just not seeing it. Cam V, Queens, New York. Hey man, I love Queens too. Bro, let me tell you something, Cam. Bro, you know how much love I got for Queens, New York? Some of my greatest rap influences are from, man, Run DMC from Queens, bro. The Kings from Queens. Run DMC, one of my favorite groups that influenced me to the fullest. LL Cool J is from Queens. Even though KRS-One is my favorite rapper of all time, don't get it twisted. I got number love for MC Shan. Come on, man. Queens, man. Roxanne Shante. Yeah. Woo. Sister Lily said something about the topic. We moved out here on 18 acres, growing our own food and trying to live. Come on, man. 18 acres. Gotta put that land to use. Send me some bell peppers. Samuel King, I appreciate the love, man. Portland, Oregon in the building. LaMarcus Harris says it's just sad when it comes to them poisoning our children. Yeah, that's right. That's all they doing. They poisoning, man. Stunting the growth. Rules about food additives are generally more strict in the European Union than the U.S. Absolutely. And all over the world, not just in Europe. That's why the life expectancy is so trash, so low over here. Hold on, man. Man, I done missed a lot. I'm behind, y'all. I'm behind, bro. Hold on. Let me try to catch up a little bit. Let me try to catch up a little bit. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Aaron Zaloom says, I watched a playlist where a guy was talking about how drugs are used to connect with a false higher plane, where the instructions for the prison planet are stored through eons. Look, that's what stood out to me. A false higher plane. You ain't elevating like that. It's crazy, man. Manuel Garcia, you got to question everything man-made and have faith God will guide your mind. I mean, you follow God's guidance, then it's all right if it's man-made, because God gonna put the knowledge in the man, and the man gonna make it the way it need to be made. But it depends on what man is making it. But you're right, you got to question it. You just got to know what man. Do you know what pseudo hermaphrodite means? I know what a hermaphrodite is, but I don't know what the pseudo hermaphrodite means. Educate me, nephew. How do you? I'm impulse. How do you feel about performing with someone new? What do you mean performing? You mean making a song or actually being on stage performing a show? What do you mean performing with someone new? Apocalyptic ministers in the buildings. Belief precedes knowledge. Study to show yourself approved. Come on, man. What do you mean? You saying performing though? I mean, what do you mean? Bailey says it's not the pursuit of happiness, but the pursuit of pleasure that leads to happiness. Sometimes we don't know what happiness really is. We think what we are pursuing is gonna make us happy, but it really ain't. Especially when you get it. You ever been chasing something that you really thought you really wanted, and you get it? It's kind of like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all tell me who sing that. I bet y'all don't know who sing that song. Who can tell me who sing It's all right? Y'all don't know who sing that. Let me see if somebody knows. Everything but God is a crutch. Leaning on anything other than source will trip you up. That's just my opinion, though. Nepal, what's up, Rishi? There go Bryson right there. Bryson is in Utah. What's up, BP? Appreciate the love, Rishi. Thank you so much. Caesar Ortega. We got a lot of new people in here, man. A lot of names that I don't see all the time. I appreciate y'all for coming. I hope y'all will become regulars in the chat. Hope y'all will be fixtures and names that I can get familiar with, like a lot of our OGs that's up in here. People like LW and Phantom Face Final and OG Critic and Joe Bond, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Norris McGee, see? Come on, man. All my new people, y'all subscribe to the channel. And since y'all here, since all y'all new folks is here, y'all subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast too. Subscribe to this podcast too. You want to see us do interviews and drop some commentary. And also our sports podcast. Y'all subscribe to Legends 34 with the homie DJ Rec. Be sure to check out those episodes. What's up, D? Peace and love to you as well. DT, you asked a great question. I'm glad you asked that question, DT. Let me deal with that real quick. DT says, what's the deal with the merch bar on your video? They putting that on a lot. I've seen it on other people's videos too, not just mine. All I can say is, I guess it's some YouTube is doing. I don't even know who's manufacturing the merch. But I've seen it on different people's videos where YouTube is creating this merch bar and they're offering the viewers who subscribe to these channels opportunities to purchase merchandise from a source that's not connected to me. So what I tell y'all is, don't buy nothing off that merch bar. Y'all gonna see it on all my videos. Y'all will see it, and I'm saying it. Do not buy anything off that merch bar. Nothing, because it's not me. You want to get my stuff? Here's where you get my stuff. This is where you get my stuff. I just put the website in the chat. That's where you get my stuff. If you're not getting physical copies from that website I just typed, you're not getting it from me. That merch bar is fraud. It's not me. And they putting them on. I thought it was just me. I was going different videos. I'm like, man, they putting this thing on everybody's stuff. Who's manufacturing a t-shirt of this guy or some music of this guy, that person, man? That ain't cool, man. Y'all want to support me? I just put the website down. Or you can go to the digital platforms, if you don't want to get a CD or whatever, What do you mean performing? Oh, you mean like performing like doing a show? I mean, how? Like, what do you mean performing with? I mean, we did a song together and you want to do it at a show? You got to be more specific. I'm not understanding where you're coming from. What do you think is more important? This is Fish asking this question. What do you think is more important right now? Politics, business / capital, or spirituality? Spirituality is definitely number one on that list because it sets the foundation for everything that comes after that. Anything else is secondary to spirituality. You got to line yourself up with God and then the Creator and learn the wisdom to be able to be successful in any of those endeavors. Now, I'm not a big fan of politics at all. But when you talk about business / capital, Yeah, there's degrees of spirituality that have to be implemented in everything that you do. You know, that's why people always say, "Yeah, man, God first." You know, God and the Creator, whatever. It ain't about a particular religion and all that. You have to be rooted in some level of spirituality in order to be successful, in my opinion. You know, there are a lot of people who don't believe in God and they still successful. They just got their hustle on and got it. But in terms of sustainability and on that level and what I subscribe to, spirituality is the foundation, man. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Ooh, I'm way behind. Hold on, man. I just don't want to miss nothing. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all, okay, I'm just getting the rapper K's OG salute. I'm just getting to the OG salute. All right, I think I'm catching up, y'all. I think I'm catching up. Slowly but surely. Con Sylvia, what you think of interviews? I do interviews all the time. I do them and I conduct them. It's a hype. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all still don't know who sing that song. Local by nature, I'm late to the party. Glenn, you on time. You good. You're fashionably late. You gonna have them bell peppers for me, sis? Is that Scooty Sot? I'm gonna meet you one day, Big K. Hey, that's what's up. Speak it into existence. It's all love, man. It's all love. What's up, Jimmy? Psych Mike is in the building. People be feeding their 1 year old baby a bunch of literal candy like Rice Krispies, giving them a whole Coke's worth of sugar when they aren't even true. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. But we perish for lack of knowledge because a lot of us just don't know no better. We think we just give little baby give them some candy, let them eat, and you're starting them on a path. You start them out on the wrong foot, feeding your babies that nonsense. Then they turn out like me, where they eat sweets and pies and cookies all the time. Yeah, you make a great point. Open topic, man. Yeah. Damn talk. You did a song, Mad World, with Beast 1333. How do I help my girl, my other half, remain open to other higher realms, consciousness, truth? Probably through music could help her feel less anxious. Um, Also, man, you gotta do your best, like we all do. You have to do your best to be an example. If she sees you being an example of, like you say, consciousness and truth and higher realms, and she's around you all the time, then my belief is that she will assimilate. She will start to, you become a product of your environment. And environment is not always necessarily the place that you live, the neighborhood, or then the environment can also represent the people that you're around, the person that you're around. People can make you better and people can make you worse. So if this is somebody you look at as being um, long term for you, or you see a future with, and even if you don't, for whatever time that person's around you, yet just do your best to be an example. Are you gonna be perfect? No, nobody is, but let your ratio, let that good to not perfect ratio be the good is way up here, you know, because people will um, be influenced by what they see. Now, if that's if she wants to be that, if she don't want to be that, if she ain't feeling that, then there's nothing that you do, it's gonna take hold. But that's just my advice on the best way to try to bring her up if that's what you want. You gotta be what you want. You gotta be what you want her to be. That gives you your best chance. Man, y'all still don't know who's saying it's alright. Y'all don't know. Y'all young, man. Y'all some young puppies. Y'all don't know. Come on, man. How y'all don't know, man? I'm coming, y'all. What up, Tim? I appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate your support as always, man. You one of the realest, Tim Osmond. You know what it is, Tim. I appreciate the love, brother. Psych Mike, you are a bigger star than you think you are. I'm not a star. The only reason I accept that is because I'm a Sly and the Family Stone fan. And Sly and the Family Stone has a song called Everybody is a Star. Y'all go listen to it when you get a chance. They got a song called Everybody is a Star. That's right, Apocalyptic. Don't buy that mess. Don't buy nothing off that merch bar when y'all see it, man. Y'all click that like button. We're going to try to get to 100 likes some kind of way. Atypical says, Break It Down. This is my favorite song of yours. Man, I appreciate that. Where'd you get the inspiration to write songs? Write songs, period? Write songs, period. Just, I love music. I grew up on music. So when rap came along, I wanted to try it. Stephen Brennan. Man, I'm seeing some new names. Efren Gonzalez. Salute to you, Efren. Steven says, Muji, this exercise is all the help you need. It's what it's called, and it is eye-opening. Muji? All right. If I remember that, I'll look it up. Fish says, from what I have seen, you can count the amount of organizations that have made a positive impact on your fingers. Every living business in the world runs on some type of scam. Yeah, you're right. There have been a lot of organizations, but some have made impacts for short periods of time. Not many have been able to sustain or go the long route. A lot of that is because maybe the organization just imploded from within. But a lot of that, especially when I think about Black organizations, there was always some government infiltration and interference that played a role in destroying a lot of the Black organizations, like from the Panthers and different organizations like that. They even had agents and informants in the nation and all that, but the nation is back strong and never gonna fall again. So they targeted individuals. If it was Marcus Garvey and people like that had their organizations going on, they would find ways to discredit them. So yeah, the FBI put in this memo that they were trying to prevent the rise of a Black Messiah. So they were always looking to see if anybody was coming. you know, that look like they may be able to organize and bring us together. And if they saw anybody who they thought, then the campaign was initiated. Mark C said, I wound up with high blood pressure. A lack of knowledge had to become more hyper. Yeah, man. Don't let them put you on blood pressure medicine. Culprit, the accused. It's all oh, coming out dogging. You go way back. Wow. Man, I'm seeing a lot of new names. Shotguns, rifles, pistol. Y'all hit that like button, man. And subscribe to the channel, man. All of y'all new folks. I don't know where y'all new folks coming from, but subscribe to that channel and subscribe to this one. And to Legends 34 podcast. We're going to build a community yet. Original Boss Lady, when do you think about using play throughout life from a standpoint of psychology? Hold on, what? When do you think about using play? What is using play throughout life from a standpoint? I don't understand the question. I'm a little slow, so help me out. Ken Folk Studio said, holla at me. Appreciate that, man. Go check out the video. It's old, but go check it out. Brand Blue. Bland Blue, you must be new too. What's up, Bland Blue? Hold on, wait a minute. Apocalyptic Mister, he got it. It's all right. That's salt and pepper, man. Apocalyptic from the old school. There we go. Good looking out, Apocalyptic. I got one in here that know it. How do we get interviews? Just send me an email, Con. We'll set it up. I just put my email in the thing. Appreciate the love, Atypical. Lady Trill, I saw yours too. I appreciate the love. I meant to ask, what was the inspiration behind the song Break It Down? Man, just wanted to see if I could play with some words and see how many words I could transform into acronyms. See, any word that I thought of, I wanted to see if I could make it into a acronym that made sense. See, and I was able to do it. So that's what it was, because sometimes people will just, you come up with a good acronym, you'll luck up on one, but I wanted to take any word I thought of in that song. I was like, I want to make an acronym out of it. And I just believe that the creativity of the mind, if it's on point, you can make an acronym out of anything. If I wanted to make an acronym out of remote, I could do it to where it makes sense and where it relates to the remote. You just got to use your mind. And somebody asked me this question one time, Atypical. They said, man, it must have took you weeks to write that song. And the crazy part about Break It Down, I wrote that song like one night because it was just coming. I remember when I did it, it was just coming. It was just flowing. And so it wasn't a song that took me a long time to do. And people have actually been on my head over the years here and there to do a part 2 of it, Michelle Woods, what's up, Michelle? Mike Harvey is in this thing. Y'all click the like button, man. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's land this plane. Let's get to 100 likes. DJ Magic Music. What's going on, man? If y'all ain't hit the like button, y'all click it now. And go watch the new episode of Underground Dialogue Podcast, man. I think y'all will really enjoy it. Stop just watching the podcast when it's known and famous rappers on there. because y'all miss out on the really good information, the educational episodes. Y'all don't watch those. Y'all gotta see Bun B or somebody on there to watch it. Or maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's a matter of the algorithm, because that plays a role into it. Somebody with a name, if their name it enters the algorithm, then it gets more visibility. So I get that too. But if you subscribe and you keep your notifications on, then hopefully you should get informed about every time the video pops up, because I want y'all to watch everything, because you miss out on the good stuff. Mike Cherry, got a shout out to my OGs, man. Yeah. All my OGs up in this thing. We need 5 more likes to get to 100, y'all. Efren says, what artists or music did you listen to that guided you to be an artist in the music? Man, we got to start with Stevie Wonder, man. I love Stevie, love Prince, love Sam Cooke. Prince, Stevie Wonder, Sam Cooke. That's the 3. And that's before I even got to rap. Once rap, now you're talking about Melly Mel, Tila Rock, Run DMC, KRS-One, Rakim, Kane, Too Short, Ice Cube, Scarface, Willie D. Who am I forgetting? Public Enemy, X-Clan. See? Curtis Blow, Houdini, LL. All those artists helped to shape me. Marcelo says, I still think Tupac was looked at as a major future leader, and that's why he was assassinated. Yeah, like I said, listen, they are always looking to see who the people are following, who's influencing the people. They always want to know who has the minds of the people in a grip that's stronger than theirs, who is exposing the people to all of the things that they are doing. And if whether you are a rapper, whether you are an activist, an actor, a circus clown, whatever you are, if you are fall into that category, they are going to target you. If they look at you as a person that has power, and if this person starts to wake up and says this, it's going to create a whole wave of people that's going to know what we up to. So yeah, they make a move on them. They create a controversy around them. We've had these conversations a million times. We've talked about Michael Jackson a million times. We've talked about Prince a million times. We've talked about people like Sam Cooke, not as much, but we should talk about it more, because his role in trying to educate artists about publishing, royalties, and all that is underrated and very seldomly mentioned in the grand scheme of understanding the conspiracy behind why Sam Cooke was killed. It's deep, man. What's up, Rick Timms? LeBeau is up in this thing. Appreciate you, DJ Magic Music. Music in the City. Hey, do y'all have an archive where we can watch the interview that we did last week? Music in the City, man. Y'all make sure y'all support Music in the City on Instagram, because we got to support who supports us. Oh, and then speaking of support, let me tell y'all, that 99 getting on my nerves, man. Somebody give me one more like so we can get to 100. I've been looking at that 99 for like 5 minutes now. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that. But thank y'all. I don't know which one of y'all did it. I don't know who did it, but I'm glad you done it. We got to support who supports us. So you got platforms like Music in the City and uh, uh, Texas Plug, different platforms, Rap Economics, Daylight Shooters. I'm just coming off the dome, man. Donnie Houston, there's different platforms that always show love to the little man. That got it had to be a place for us. It can't always be where we just got to look through the window and all the big boys and girls and we can't get in there. It got to be somewhere that we can go where we accept it, we appreciate it, we get love shown to us. And Music in the City is one of those spots, man. They always out on the scene, always filming and recording artists and putting it on their platform to give you a look that you may not have gotten, bringing in artists to interview them. You know what I'm saying? So we got to recognize that. Quit looking beyond into, well, if I want to get on 97.9. Well, good luck with that. What's up, Jimmy? Hold on. Hey, man, Jimmy almost hit a deer, man. Jimmy say, I was listening on my way home from work and a deer ran in front of the ride. Whoo, boy, he'd have messed your car up, man. Glad you was able to dodge that one. My homie Torrance Taylor's in the building, straight out of Wisconsin. Sorry to hear about the Bucks. Sorry about the Bucks, man. I don't know if you're a Bucks fan, T. I was pulling for y'all too. I was pulling for y'all. Open topic, man. Y'all tell me what's on y'all, man. You say being able to free your mind from the everyday activities to giving yourself freedom of play. I think that we should do that. And I think that whatever it is that you do in life that you have to do, like if you got to get up and go to work, got to go work on somebody's job, or, things that can be classified as being stressful, you have to take some time to yourself to give yourself an hour, 2 hours a day, whatever you can, that's strictly designated for you and your own peace of mind. You cannot 100%, you cannot give yourself and your energy 100% over to the world and not have any moments to recharge your own mental battery, because now you are creating an imbalance. You're not able to even get back in the fight re-energized. See? It'll be like working out for 5 hours straight and then not drinking no water or something. Then you get right back out there and work out again. You have to rejuvenate, but you also have to take what we could put in air quotes as selfish time. Like, I don't care what you got going on, who you say this, who you say that, or what. I'm for me right now. Whether it's I'm gonna go in a room and just be to myself, whether I'm gonna get away from everybody, y'all ain't gonna hear from me for 3 days, whatever it is, you have to do that for yourself. Because people will, if you have value to people, that's a good quality to have. It's good that people see the value in you and they gravitate towards you. But also you have to recognize that people will drain your energy. They will never give you a break. They will always be constantly wanting more and more of you, more and more of your time, more and more of your resources. And if you are, I don't want to use the word soft, but sometimes we get to where we just, we bend over backwards for folks and like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And you don't take no time for yourself, it's going to hurt you in the long run. You learn how to say no. Learn how to tell people no. Hey, man, I'm chilling to myself tonight. No, I'm good. I don't want to go. I'm chilling. And the real friends gonna understand. You'll know your real friends. The ones that have a problem with it, those are the ones you got to worry about. Those are the ones you got to worry about. D said, God is unfathomable. I agree. Me and you can never have an understanding of that level. To have true understanding to what a tree is or what water is, science is only a measuring stick. Deep, deep, deep. Okay, the interview is up on YouTube. I'm gonna go check it out. Y'all go check out the interview I did with Music in the City on YouTube. So I'm assuming you just type in Music in the City, K-Rino interview. Legends 34 podcast is in the building. We just did what? We do 100 what? We got 100 subscribers or what? We growing? Are we growing? Dougie Doug, are we growing? Federico Iannata, straight out of Italy. Already, my brother's up in this thing, man. What's up already? Hey, man, we got an event that's coming up. My brother, K Water, at the studio. We looking, man, do y'all know anybody? We need some tables and chairs, man. I'm reaching out to the public. You know those long tables? We need some long folding tables. We need about 10 long tables and about 20 chairs. So if y'all know where we can get some, if somebody would rent some or loan out some, let me know. You want to donate a table and come and get it, drop it off and come get it, or hang around for the event. We need about 10 long tables and some chairs, man. If you're in H-Town, you know, I ain't asking Federico to bring some from Italy. I'm just saying if you're in the H, if you want to help the cause, we got an event coming up in about 2 weeks. You know, it's gonna be a little something. Mark says, do you watch any MLB? You got to subscribe to the podcast, man. Legends 34. All that. We got 5 episodes up. We got 5 episodes up. You'll see us we talk about everything. We talk about MLB. We talk about rugby, basketball, man. We talk about everything. Hold on, man. The homie Keisto is in the building. I got both my partners in crime. I got both my podcast co-hosts. Underground Dialogue. Y'all see Keisto out. Keisto be landlord. Y'all see Keisto on the Underground Dialogue podcast all the time. No Regret Media. That's the homie Keisto, man. Y'all give Keisto a shout out. He's on the live tonight. He's in the building tonight. So I'm saying, man, we on this thing. Lady Trill says, my cousin said he was pissed about the Lakers losing to the Nuggets. Well, tell your cousin that our thoughts and prayers are with him. And Doug, I'm gonna tell you, man. See, we need to talk about that. We need to talk about the changing of the guard, because we got the NBA playoffs going on right now. Ain't no Steph, ain't no LeBron, ain't no KD, and I personally like it. I like it. I like it. It's time for new blood, man. It's time to see some new faces, man. Everything has to change. But y'all subscribe to the sports podcast, man. Y'all quit sleeping on us, man. Me and Doug, we know what we talking about. And anybody can help me with them folding chairs and tables, y'all send me an email. I just put my email down in the box. I'm serious about that. Clippers gone. Clippers gone. All them old dudes, all them old superstars, they gone. Embiid, gone. Anthony Davis, gone. James Harden, gone. Paul George, gone. Kawhi didn't play that much, but he gone. They out of there. It's new blood. It's new people. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You got Anthony Edwards. You got Jamal Murray and the Joker. Luka. Now, Kyrie is kind of in the middle of that old school, but he right there in the mix. All them dudes is gone. MB, gone. They gone, man. They out of there like some toe-up underwear. Yeah. Mark says, my dad is one of those people who doesn't care what he puts in his body. He eats what he wants, long as it don't cost too much. I try to tell him he's 75. He say he'll do it when the doctor tells him how to. Well, you know what? Is he in bad health now, or is he in pretty decent health? Because if he's 75 now and he doing it like that, he might could have made it to 100 if he had his mind fixed on eating a little bit better. And sometimes older people, they get set in their ways, and like it's really not much you can tell. It's hard to make them understand, but yeah. How long are your tables, Lady Trill? How long are your tables? Wembanyama coming. Don't sleep on my Rockets, though. And don't hate on my Rockets. Phantom Face, you know what? That's a good. Does this mean praying hands, or does it mean high five? What does that little emoji mean? I heard somebody arguing about that about a week or so ago. Is it praying hands or high five? I ain't trying to buy the tables and chairs, OG Critic. Oh, you say use for the event, then return. Boy, that's some hood. Boy, that's some hood stuff right there, boy. We'll do that. See, that's like them people that'll go buy an expensive outfit to wear to an event, and then they're going to take it back once the event is over with. Yeah, man, this ain't really fit, man. We're going to get that refund. That boy all on Instagram posing in the suit. Torrance, you say new style of old school basketball. Doug, we're going to talk about that. Is this, we're going to talk about the eras. Is this everybody call basketball a weak era right now? I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but yeah, we're gonna cover all that, Torrance. You got to stay locked in. Subscribe to the Legends 30 folks. Subscribe to the podcast, man. Yep. So is it praying hands? A high five. But how is it a high five though? Wait a minute. It might be praying hands, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Here's my theory. If it's a high five, then the little color of the shirt on one hand is going to be different. This the same color. If I give you a high five, I might have on a green shirt. So you might see my sleeve green on this side, and the person high five might be purple. That's the same color. That's praying hands, bro. That's praying hands. He says, Doug says instructions on how to catch a sword between your hands. Well, man, we're going to cover that on the podcast. All of y'all that's chiming in now, I hope y'all have already subscribed. That's what we need. We need the black fold-out table that black folks use at the cook-off. When they talking crazy to each other and scared to eat the potato salad because the wrong person made it. We got 50 subscribers. That ain't going to get it. We need more subs on the sports podcast, man. And look, on the Underground Dialogue podcast, we got merch, bro. Y'all be sleeping on this merch. Y'all go get y'all an Underground Dialogue t-shirt. It ain't hoodie season now, but get your hoodie. Get one for the winter time when it come around. Yeah, both sleeves are blue. That ain't a high five. That's a praying hand. Camping rustic. What is that, Mike? Mike, you been living off the land? Psych Mike says, I like NIP. We better like the Psych, Mike. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We over 100 likes. Deeper Elevation, what's up, man? Colorado is in the building. Okay, no electricity. Oh, yeah, you living off the land, bro. Living off the land, doing the best you can. Hope you got a plan, my man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, I guess you're right. It could be teammates. That makes sense too, because why would they high five the other team? I guess I'm thinking about hood ball. I ain't thinking about organized. So I guess they could be on the same team. Osama, what's going on? Walaikum salam. Chicago in the building. Yeah, y'all drop y'all locations, man. Y'all drop y'all locations. I got to meet with the Blankster in a minute, man. Y'all drop y'all locations. Yeah, that's a good point. Let me shout y'all out. I always appreciate the love. Cesar Ortega is in Austin, Texas. Colony Park, 24. Psych Mike, Chicago in full effect. Chicago repping. Jimmy in Alabama. OG Critic in San Marcos. Phantom Face, Columbus, Ohio is in the building. Instinct is in South Africa. Man, y'all got to give me to South Africa. Come on, man. Come on, Instinct. I need to come to South Africa, man. LW's in Port Arthur, PA, home of the UGK. Mike Cherry in the Michigan woods. You getting reception out there? Man, I couldn't do no camping. I couldn't camp in the woods, bro. You got to be built for that. Loca by nature, Baton Rouge. You have a good night as well. Norris McGee is in Orange, Texas. Dollar Bill, you been hiding up in here all this time? Me and Dollar Bill getting ready to do an EP, y'all, so get ready. And the new comic book is coming out, the Annihilation of the Evil Machine comic book. So y'all get ready for that. Apocalyptic Point Black. LeBeau is in Western Australia. Oh, it is Point Blank. Okay. I thought it was Point Black. I thought it was a new city. My cousin says, what do you think about the transgender being allowed to join the military service and participate in activities that the opposite sex, activities of the opposite? I'm not in agreement with that. Look, man, join what you want to join, but don't participate in like sporting events. You a dude and you out there racing against the women. You a dude, you done transferred over, now you in a boxing ring beating the hell out of women. I think that just happened. Some transgender was a boxer. It was either the other way around. It might have been the woman turned into a man and got the hell beat out of her. Yeah, man, you ain't got no business going in no women's bathroom and you a dude and all this old crap, man. I ain't into all that. Nah. Joanna man around this bad boy. You coming through that bad boy, you dunking and oh man. Jason Jackson is in Michigan. Fish is in Florida. The garden is coming along good, the community garden. I haven't been there since the first day. I've been slack. I've been busy though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Cliche and my ARC family for doing a great job. It's coming along really, really well. I saw it online. Wendell Boyance, what's going on, man? Louisiana in the building. D Nation 92. Have I ever traveled overseas? Yes, multiple times. Oscar Magana East. Apocalyptic Minister out there in Kansas City, Missouri. Home of the world champion Chiefs. We coming for y'all. CJ Stroud is coming. K-Rino, Mickey Fax had a lot of good things to say about you. So, oh, he's Lupe Fiasco's buddy. Okay, shout out to Mickey Fax, man. Much love to you. Appreciate the love, man. Respect, big respect. Inspects this England here. Have you done any concerts in the UK? Yes, I performed in the UK. I performed in Manchester. I did a show in Nottingham, or Nottingham, as y'all say. And I did a show in Glasgow, Scotland. I did a show in Scotland. So yeah, I've been to the UK. I done rapped on the UK soil before. Ready to come back. What part of the UK are you in? What part of England are you in? Where you at? Man, you out there by yourself, Mike? Woo-wee! You a bad man, boy. You a bad man. Ain't no way in the world I'll be out in the woods by myself. I wouldn't be out in the woods with a group. Sure wouldn't be out there by myself. No gun. I'm only worried about crazy drug heads. Man, they got the drug heads out in the wood. What they doing out there? All right, I'm still shouting y'all out, man. Let me get these last little shout outs in. I have no sweets in the house, so I'm probably going to leave in a little bit. Out in the streets like a crackhead, looking for some cake. Yeah, just put a wig on LeBron and let him play in the WNBA, man. Naveed, did you listen to the new Kendrick diss he dropped? I did. I heard it. I heard it. It took a while for it to take off. It was like when I first was listening, I was like, then I was like, all right. Yeah, but it is what it is, y'all. Anthony Lewis says your biggest fan lives in Charleston, South Carolina. Would that be you or that somebody else? Charleston, South Carolina in the building. What's my biggest fan's name? I need to know. Do you know that you're one of the best rappers ever? I don't know. I don't. Not for me to say, man. That's up to y'all. What's a failed paradigm, Jovan? Yeah. Instinct said, I thought you said you was cutting back on the sugar. I fell off, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm always shoot straight with y'all, bro. I fell off. I did something this week. I'm like ashamed. I fell off, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I need help. Bro, I ate some donuts this week. Bro, I ate some donuts this week, man. I'm sorry. But one thing about your big brother, see, this is where I mess up at. See, if I can give me a bean pie, then I'll be all right. If I can give me a bean pie, I'm good. But if I don't get no bean pie, now that's when I get in trouble because now the sugar addiction kicks in and now I'm chasing cookies and cakes and graham crackers and all that stuff, man. I'm just, if I get a bean pie, I'm all right. I can do better, y'all. LW, you coming to town this weekend? Blank don't be in the city on weekends. It's very rare when Blank is in Houston on weekends. Say them drug heads looking for the crystal meth trailer out in them woods. I was born by the river. Drake came back. Boys are saying Drake can't come back from that one. He was heavy on Drake. I heard it. I heard. Normally, I don't even been heard it. I don't even know it. I'll be like, but I did hear it because everybody was talking about it. But forget that. My new favorite rapper is Chris Brown. Chris Brown went in. Whoo, but Chris Brown rap better than 90% of the rappers. I didn't know. I didn't know. So Kendrick already had one loaded. He probably already had one loaded. If he dropped that quick after Drake's, that means he already had one in the hole. He had one cocked. I ain't got no bean pie, Jason. I'm struggling. So when I leave here, when I get off with y'all, if one of y'all see me out in the streets tonight, if y'all live in Houston, don't think I'm looking for drugs. Man, what are you doing out? I'm looking for sweets. Lady Trill know where I'm probably where I'm gonna end up at. Let me chill, man. Let me get out y'all way. Let me see. All right. Last call for alcohol. No, forget alcohol. Last call. Last call for knowledge, y'all. Last call. Man, LW, we ain't got nothing going on this weekend. If y'all want to come out and give away some clothes to the homeless with us, we'll be doing that this weekend. Local by nature. Okay, see, you want to play, huh? You want to play. She put a cupcake, an ice cream cone, a donut, a cookie, a piece of cake. Wow. Yep. Great job, Local by Nature. Now I'm really going to get something. Anthony Lewis, I love how you pay homage to rappers prior to you. Man, I got to. None of us made this up. We didn't start this. Somebody influenced all of us. So it doesn't matter how good we get, or how good we think we get. Um, we can't act like we so great that nobody influenced us, that we weren't inspired by nobody. I try to make sure to always pay homage to the rappers that I looked up to. I'm trying to find my boy Tila Rock. I used to talk to Tila Rock on the phone, man. I lost contact with him. Somebody plug me in with Tila Rock. That dude used to give me so much history and information and knowledge, man. Man, I lost my contact with Tila Rock, man. Sucks. Phantom Face says, I'm so addicted to sugar, I even turn my coffee into liquid diabetes. Yeah, man, we got to be careful, man. We got to be better, man. Y'all want to do it together? Y'all might cheat, though. One of these days, we're going to come on and we're going to say, we're going to all go 1 week without sugar. I've done it before. We're going to go 1 week without sugar. But y'all can't be cheating, man. Because y'all in different states and countries. Then we come back a week later. Hey, did y'all do it? Oh, yeah, we did it. And I can't see y'all. Y'all over there eating the whole cupcake right now. Who just asked me, do I do open panels? I saw it. React to Drake and Kendrick diss. Hey, man, it's hip hop. As long as nobody get hurt. So this is what it is, man. What's the song I was singing? Gotta find my way back, way back. Ain't that Jaheim? What do I think about the up and coming MC Afro? Who is that? MC Afro? Roxanne, Roxanne. Let's not tautologize our statements. Boy, you and these big words. Yeah, man. KRS-One is the man. Okay, see now and know. Do you do open panels? I'm always on a panel. I've spoken on many. I was just on a panel. I'm always on somebody's panel, all the time. All the time. You haven't had sugar in 7 months? Wow. You are an alien. Wow. That's what's up, Skull. Blessings to you, man. Man, you haven't had sugar in 7 months. They say it take 21 days to break a habit. I just don't know if I can get to the 21. You know they put sugar in everything, so y'all know you've been reading the hell out them ingredients. I had to find out. I got some spaghetti sauce. They ain't putting sugar in the spaghetti sauce. And it's processed sugar. May you join I'm saying I get invited to panels to speak on panels. I put together a few panel discussions before, like community events that I put together and had people on the panel and I moderate, but I mean, sometimes I get invited to speak on a panel or be a part of a panel, And that ain't something that I could just say, hey, come be on here with me. A lot of times it's more invite only. Kambada got more than some interest. Kambada is amazing, man. It's certain people, you just shake your head. You be like, what about Kambada? You be like, that's the only response you can give. What you think about Kambada? You be like, man. You ain't saying that. You be like, man, that dude, that man. He's amazing, bro. It's really good to talk to him and Cannabis. Just talk. You know, listen to music is one thing, but to just hear the expression, hear the verbal expression of their mind just in conversation. It's like amazing, bro. Yeah, I found some sugar-free cakes and cookies and stuff like that. I found some stuff that's pretty good. It was good. It got the job done. But something in the back of my mind was like, yeah, but them donuts though. Something said that, like, yeah, but Great American Cookie though. I was like, who said that? You know, like there are certain things that they put like cane sugar, like see the brown sugar, joint rainbow. You know, I mean, that white processed sugar, man, that's the word. Sugar, there are good natural sugars like in fruits, you know, you bananas and stuff like that. Good natural sugars. So when we say sugar, I'm speaking specifically about that white processed sugar, that bad, that devilish, evil, satanic sugar that has most of us addicted. I got 4 more minutes with y'all, man. Where are you? See now, and know. Are you in Houston? Where you at? You talking about locally? You talking about on Zoom? And what is the topic? You can't bring me on a panel talking about earthworms, the life cycle of the earthworm. I don't know about all that. So I would need to know topic, location, all of that. I'm not opposed to it. What's up, Grizz? Good habits replace bad habits. Yeah, that's right. Inspect this. That's right. Man, thank you. Anthony Lewis. He said he had 23 of my CDs at one time. Never bought a bootleg. Me or Spice One. Hey man, the new Spice One album is out. Platinum OG 2. Your big brother is on it. It was an honor. That album got a lot of heavy hitters on it, man. I'm just honored to be a part of it, man. The song I'm on is me, Spice One, and Tretch from Naughty by Nature. So I was really honored to be on that track with those two legends. So y'all go check out that new Spice One. It's called Platinum OG 2. Platinum OG 2. Oh, Michelle. Hard to kick the fruit juice. Oh, yeah, man. Me too, man. I need help, y'all. I need an intervention. We plan on putting the SPC album out, T. It's done. We just been tweaking and messing with it too much. But we'll drop it. I keep pushing the date back. I want to say June. Boy, I say pardon my sesquipedalian verbal tangentiality. Man, if you know what all the words mean, boy. Spice One, the only rapper you ever met in person, Jimmy? You didn't meet nobody at the concert? I thought you went to the Scarface concert. You didn't get a chance to meet nobody when the Scarface and all them came? You didn't get a chance to meet Face? Who all was there? Was it Face? Who was at that show? I saw the flyer, but I'm not sure. Am I down bad like that? Nah, I'm all right. I may be exaggerating a little bit. Oh, they was hating. Was they, Jimmy? Were they like in a VIP area, or they just came on stage, perform, and then they went in the back, and nobody ever got a chance to like mix and mingle with them? See, that's the difference. See, I don't rock like that, man. If I come to your city, I'm a man of the people. If I come to your city, man, I'm gonna be out there with y'all. At some point, y'all gonna be able to get to me. I'm a man of the people, man. If I come out of town and people that they've been wanting to meet me, or just they never saw me on live or whatever. I mean, never saw me live and at a show or whatever. At some point, I'm gonna show myself. I'm gonna be in the midst where it's gonna be something set up where the people can come and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, every artist is different. I don't knock nobody's way of doing it, but sometimes the artists, they'll come and you don't see them before they come on stage, they do their thing, and then they just go back, and that's it. Only time you got to see them was when they was up there. But I like to show love, man. If I ever come to your part of Alabama, how close are you to Birmingham, Jimmy? How far away you from Birmingham? So Joy and Ramo, you the one said you ran into me in Wharton back in the days, right? You say you ran into me in Wharton, Texas, in the middle of the day. What was I doing? It was a show, or was I passing through? Was at the gas station? I'm like, what was the occasion? So the show you went to, Jimmy, that was in Birmingham. That's where they came. They walked past the motor technique. Oh man. Do I have a favorite instrumental, Daniel? It wouldn't be one of mine. You mean one of my instrumentals for my songs? If you're talking about my songs, probably Phantom's Anthem, Sorcerer's Den. I love that beat. Father the Flame. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, Landon? Devin and Raekwon, two of the best MCs I got to meet. Both were just Devin's so down to earth. Devin, one of the realest dudes you'll ever meet in your life. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yeah, Devin is that's my brother there. Any other members dropping CDs? Dopey working on a solo. Klondike Cat working on a solo. Dope and Klondike Cat got some stuff coming, man. I'm telling y'all. Drawing a blank. Gangsta Nip always got some stuff in the pipeline coming. Yeah. That's all I could think of right now. I believe they went to the back, but I don't know if something else was arranged. Yeah, man, if I ever come, man, if I come out there, Jimmy, we gonna hang out, bro. If I come to Alabama, me and you gonna hang out, bro. We gonna go eat. We gonna kick it, man. You my guy. If I come do a show in Alabama, you gonna be hanging with us. You ain't gonna be in the crowd, bro. You gonna be on the stage. When we come out, you gonna come out. Remember I said that. As if I ever get booked to come back to Alabama. I ain't been showing Alabama in a while. I'm waiting on John Ram. Let's see. You say you was minding your business until I seen a real brother chilling in the cut. What you mean? Where was I at? I wasn't just randomly in Wharton. Like, what was I doing? Like, I wasn't just out there just standing by a light pole in Wharton just eating a bag of chips or something. I mean, like, where was I at? What was I doing? Most people say, well, yeah, he was getting some gas, or I saw that Negro in Subway or something, whatever. Some apartments. Nah, that wasn't me, bro. No, sir. I have never in my life been in an apartment complex in Wharton, Texas. Ever in my life. Never. Not one time. Hold on, T. See, look, we got a witness, Jimmy. We got a witness. Now, Torrance, my homie T. Taylor, y'all see him? T. Taylor came down from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He came to the SPC anniversary last year, year before that, 2022. He came to the show. He came from Wisconsin, one deep, like a soldier. He traveled like me. I'll be one deep, right? What I do, T? What I do? What did I do, T? Tell him what I did. I'm gonna wait for you to tell him before I go. Dawson, do you plan on coming out with any more comic books? Yeah. We got the Annihilation, the Evil Machine comic book getting ready to drop. Dollar Bill, you still here? If Dollar Bill's still in the building, Martial Arts Productions. We got the Annihilation of the Evil Machine comic book getting ready to drop, man. See, now and no, I'm not a Christian, I'm a Muslim, but I got love for my Christian family. What I do, T? What I do? Yeah. I called my homie on a stage, brought him up there, showed him some love, man. End of the summer. We got the Annihilation of Evil Machine comic book dropping at the end of the summer, man. Now let's get back to this conversation about me coming out some apartments in Wharton. Didn't happen. I have never in my life been in an apartment complex in Wharton. Nope. Wasn't me. In the words of Eddie Murphy, wasn't me. Wasn't me. You probably got me mixed up, man. It's a natural mistake. Cause that's why I was like, man, where was I? Where was I? Some apartment? Something like, nah. Wasn't me. All right, y'all, man. It's been well spent. God, I've been on here a long time. It's time for me to go search for drugs. What's up, Snoop? And look, man, anybody local, man, we need some tables and chairs. I'm serious. Plain and simple. I'm serious about that. We need tables and chairs. So if anybody locally want to donate a table or two, some chairs or two to this event we got in a couple of weeks, that's my email address. Y'all hit me up. And it is what it is. Scarface performed until everyone was leaving. That's why it's hard to go last sometimes. Sometimes I don't even like to go last because you got a lot of people perform before that. People be tired. It's not that they want to walk out. They just be tired. They love you. They saw a little bit of you, but they're like, man, this is the last one. We trying to beat the traffic. We trying to go. What's up, Sat 12? Nah, man, I don't get into them other folks, other rappers stuff, man. I don't get into their stuff, man. I mean, I'll watch it from the sideline, but I'm not gonna be doing reactions and that type of stuff. Not my style, man. I'm just gonna watch it like everybody else, see what happens, see who the world declares to be the winner, and then I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around. Yeah. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.